the author basically said, I bet you picked up this book because there's something you're avoiding doing right now. I was like, shit, man. So I put the book down. I was like, fine, I'll work on it. And then I went and started editing this. And then I finished the editing process in like 2 days.
Nice.
And yeah, and I was like, holy crap, I should have just been listening to my gut this whole time instead of, finding an excuse to get out of it.
Exactly. I do that.
I'll send you a picture of that book.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, 'cause I can relate. I think so many creative people, that's like, I don't want to say downfall, but that's like definitely a hindrance to a lot of creative people, is like not like just worrying about everything being so good. Like for me, that's my thing, is like, I'm so nitpicky. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm a procrastinator, which is like one of the craziest combinations ever, because I will wait to the very last minute to do something, but once I do it, it has to be perfect. And I'm like, why do I like this? Like,
yeah.
It's the worst.
Oh man. Yep.
But I've been working on it, like I said, like letting it flow. Cause even starting YouTube, like I wanted to be able to like have all of this fancy equipment. And I'm like, no, but I need a mic, and I need this, and I need that. And then I just thought about it, and I'm like, no, I just need to do it and like learn along the way. Like I'm not going to just be able to know everything off the top of my head. Like I have to go through the process. But even that like scared me. Like, okay, but what if I like put out these videos and nobody even watches them? Like, then what? But like, it's just like this learning process of like, okay, that's okay. If nobody watched it, figure out why and like do a different one, whatever. But yeah, no, so I definitely understand.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad to be like, to be talking to you, and to like, to be getting to get closer to you during this time, because I feel like we're on very similar wavelengths, and we're kind of, working hand in hand to level each other up, and I think I need more people like that in my life. So
yes,
thank you for being one of those people. Yes, my tribe.
Girlfriends.
Girlfriend. Yes, girl.
Yes, girl. I had to put mine up because it was not after work this morning. I was like, we can't do that. But yeah.
So do you want to do a pick a card, or we can do a reading or something?
Yeah, we can do like a little mini pick a card.
Yeah.
I'll just do like a 1-card one maybe with this numerology deck. I super love this numerology deck. It's been really, you'll have to check it out. I think you can find a lot of insight in it. It's really good. So for the people watching, and who will be watching this in the future, so what you want to do, pick a number 1 through 3. Just use your intuition. I always tell people, make sure you use your intuition, and then depending on what number you pick will correspond with a different card that I'll pull. So, and then I do this on YouTube. If you guys want to check out my YouTube, Saliamarie1243. The link is in my bio. But okay, so go ahead and pick. Everybody pick your pile 1 through 3. And we will draw for the ones right now. For the 1 pile, let's figure out what your message is for the 1 pile. Oh, to be aggressive. Okay, this one. Pride. Okay. So, can you see the card? I can't see myself. You can see it, right? Pride.
Yeah.
Okay. So this pride, I feel like this one is kind of speaking about, I'm almost seeing like a lion in the card. Like I feel like this is speaking about being proud of yourself, like exactly where you are right now. I feel like pile 1 people really need to hear that, like, even if you don't feel like you're in the best place right now, like just be proud of where you're at and be grateful for where you're at. And I feel like that like be like don't be afraid to be proud of where you currently stand is what I'm like. I feel like a lot of people are struggling right now. A lot of people are going through crazy things, and maybe people don't feel worthy of like being proud of themselves, especially for this pile one. So like I feel like pile one, if you're listening, just be proud of yourself wherever you are in your journey. Just know that you are worth being proud of exactly where you are. And I feel like that's gonna help the pile one people. I didn't even okay. I know what pile I want for me, because when I do my picker cards, I always pick a pile two, but I never tell anybody what it is. I'm not gonna tell anybody, but we'll see. Okay, so pile two people. That card flew out of the deck. I will take that. Completion. So the number 9, completion. So I feel like the number 9 is like, it's almost like a period of rest before something finishes. So it's like about cycles ending. And then when cycles end, it's about new beginnings. So I feel like my pile 2 people are ending something in their life. Something's coming to an end, whether that's like the end of a feeling, the end of a relationship, maybe the end of like a job or a period in their life that they're just done with, and it's time to start anew for my pile 2 people. I feel like it's almost like it's like reassurance. Like if you're going through something right now, it's almost over, is what I'm getting, like with the 9. Because 10 is like karmic completion, but the 9 is like that little period like right before it ends. So pile 2, if y'all are going through something, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. It's about to come to its completion.
It's like that last mile in the marathon.
Exactly. And then pile 3, teaching and learning. So can you see it? I can't.
Yeah, I was just trying to read the number.
57.
57?
Yep. 57. So it's interesting. A lot of this is like very purple. A lot of like courageous, like royal type of vibes. Also like crown chakra stuff going on. But so for pile 3, I feel like teaching and learning. I think it's about really trusting that when you are teaching, you are also learning. And teaser, like, you know, just as a surprise, like this is the pile that I chose actually. So like I really resonate with it because I feel like we talked about it earlier, right? Where I am like, I'm teaching people how to do these things, but in the process I'm learning. So I feel like if anything, this is just like a reassurance that my pile 3 people, if there is something that you are learning, know that you are also teaching people. But if you are teaching as well, know that you are learning. Like it's that constant cycle, like it's a give and take, and to just like be content in that and know that you are contributing something, whether you are just learning or you feel like you are just teaching. Like you're not doing just either of those. Like it's a constant give and take. Yeah. Somebody said feeling called out with pile 2.
That's my cousin Janelle.
That's how it happens though. It's so funny because when I do my readings, like I do like live readings on my TikTok and stuff, and when I do readings, I just generally pick up the energy, and people are like, I feel so called out by this. I'm like, that's what tarot does. Like that's what tarot and oracle messages do. It causes you to kind of like stop in your tracks and be like, oh shoot, like are they talking to me? Like obviously I'm talking to so many different people, but like if it's really resonating with you, like you know that that's your message. I feel like that's how you know that you are where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, because originally when you said pick a number between, I already went with my favorite number, which is 4.
Okay.
And then you said 1, 2, 3, and I was like, okay, well there ain't no 4 there, so, so I kept going back and forth between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
And then, should I say what pile?
You can if you want. Might as well
Okay.
you put everything else out there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, so originally I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm pile one then, because I kept seeing one, but I kept thinking about three. So okay, I'll just pick pile one. But then when you were speaking on pile three, I was like, I think both piles were for me.
Right.
And
3 plus 1
it's
is
four.
4.
Yeah. And then I was also adding up all the card numbers because it was what 57, 9, and 19,
Yes.
which is
Ooh, math is not my strong point.
well. Anyway, it comes out to 13, and then 3 and 1.
There we go. And see, that's the thing too. I think a lot of people, sometimes people miss about it is like things like that, where you find the messages that are specifically speaking to you about it. Like you find your different ways to connect to it because obviously it's general. If I'm putting out a general message, it's
Sorry, the video just ended.
yeah, that's weird.
I didn't know there was a time limit.
Oh, okay. Oh shoot, how long have we been on here? A long
I
time.
don't even know.
Hold on.
What is time anymore, during
I know,
this
right?
lockdown?
Oh, yeah, it was probably an hour.
Okay.
Time is a social construct, but we won't get into that today.
Thank you for that card reading. That was
Yeah.
definitely stuff I needed to hear.
Good. Yeah, I think it's stuff that I needed to hear too, which is how it always works.
That's what I was gonna ask you right before we got cut off. Do you find yourself like doing a reading and then you say something about a pile or a certain person, and then after you say it out loud, then you're like, oh wait, I needed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally all the time. Like I want to say like 90% of the reads, personal reads that I do and general reads.
Wow.
Where it's like, oh shoot, or it's like something that I can relate to, something that I've been through before, and then I feel like that helps me to like speak to it a little bit better. Like, okay, oh shoot, like I've been through this, I've been where this person's at. What would I have said to myself? Like what messages would I have given myself at that time, type of thing. So it always happens. And I think that goes with this like teaching and learning as well. It's like I'm putting out all of this information to people, and like people always thank me, like, thank you so much, you're teaching me so much, but like I'm really learning so much from people as well, just by having exchanges with people. So
I was always told, this was something that one of my teachers used to always say, like if you wanna learn more about something, teach it, because then it'll force you to think of it in a different way and break it down in a different way to someone else.
true.
Yeah, so
Very true. What's that?
thanks for doing this. This was so fun.
Of course, yeah.
I'm always kind of like hesitant about doing like social media stuff, live stuff, just because like I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, obviously the video cut out. I didn't even know it does that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
I don't
thanks
really
for
go
doing.
live on Instagram. So yeah, thank you for having me and chatting with me about all this good stuff. All of our creative energy is flowing. I feel like we have to get together soon and like
Yes,
bounce ideas off
please.
stuff.
Yes, me, you, and Savali, we need to get together and converge our energies and
Yes,
and
we have
stuff.
girlfriends unite.
I mean, not in that way, okay? Just so you guys know, it's not like that. Okay, I'm not trying to be gross over here. But anyway, yes, thank you. And I think you should do more Instagram lives. Maybe like every once in a while, do like a live card reading or something. That'd be kind of fun.
I definitely should. The thing I will say about Instagram Live, so I go live on TikTok all the time. If people are here who